moving on.
All right,
Okay,
Chris, what is your
My
topic?
topic is, I don't know why I have to bring up video games. We've been doing so well. We haven't mentioned video games in a long time yet.
That's
But,
okay. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about
I
it.
like video
So
games.
I almost got a job working on a commercial where there's one of the character is a gamer in the commercial. I think it was gonna be for Twitch, but the thing, and I was playing.
I
the
tried
other
out
day.
for that.
Did you?
I think I tried out for that. Anyway, go on.
Um, so
gamer? I think I could pull.
my topic
so.
is it
I could-
okay?
You can.
Is it justified or
I just got the
okay for
personality. I don't
people
have
to
the looks for
be
gamer.
kind of like
I
jerks
got my headphones.
when
Yeah.
they play
That's what you need to do.
online video games with each other?
Sorry, I wasn't paying
Sorry.
I
attention.
know you weren't. I was watching you, and I just kept talking anyways.
We were. We're having our own little
I was
podcast.
just talking anyways, hoping that I was louder.
Okay, so this commercial that you're on is for like gaming, for Twitch.
Right.
That's
maybe-
all I
maybe
got.
just- okay, so my
And then we
topic
kind of-
is it
That's all I
okay? Because here's the thing, like, so like watching things like Online Gamer, I find it hilarious when people are just raging out in video games and are like total jerks. But then I was playing like Dota 2, and this like 14-year-old who's like really good at the game. I've only played the game like 6 times ever, and so he was like super nice, and it was like weird because I'm usually used to people being just jerks immediately.
He's like, oh, it's okay,
And
man.
people are like, yeah.
it's all right. Just
like play with bots until you're good, blah blah, like
Yeah.
just like downing you the entire time. And he was like super cool, just trying to like give people tips and stuff.
so
I
yeah,
was like, huh.
it's like, all right, man, follow me.
And it kind of made me feel bad because I'm like, if I was good at this game and like a 13-year-old was trying to play with me, I'd probably be like, play a different game, little kid. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And he was like being like totally cool to me, and I was like, wow, I'm kind of a bad person.
That makes me so happy.
But
not
so,
that
so
you're a
my
bad
topic
person.
is like, but that someone was nice, right?
Yeah.
And so like, is it
Especially a little kid.
justified to like have so much like raging in video
Oh
games?
my gosh.
Like,
I'm kind of
because it's not going away.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But is it justified to have so much of it? I think. Like, why is it the initial like reaction everyone has is just like anger button? You know what I mean?
Do you think it kind of threw you off so bad because like that never like it's so rare that people are actually nice and helpful in a game?
Kind
Like,
of.
Like, what,
but here's the thing,
what
like,
was it so weird like that way?
when I started playing Left 4 Dead, like that's where I made actually like a couple friends that I
Mm-hmm.
ended up hanging out with and stuff. Just playing Left 4 Dead, like I got with a group of people who were cool. We joke around a lot, and with Counter-Strike, I have like the same friends, and there are a couple people that I met, but it's a lot more like trash talking, and immediately like if you're not good, because I guess with both those games, which I'm kind of surprised. This is what surprised me the most. Dota 2 has a very steep learning curve, and so
Yes,
does
it
Counter-Strike.
does.
So they're kind of similar in that way to where like if you're new, like you are very new. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna take you a while to get up there. And so the immediate response from a lot of people is just you need to learn on your own and then come back. So my question is, should people be more nice to people on hard games like that where there is a steep learning curve? Or is it okay to just be like, or are you wasting everyone's time by joining these games that you haven't really prepared yourself for?
I feel like if it's a game that has a steep learning curve, then you should start with bots and
At least have some preparation.
yeah because I haven't played Dota, but I played League of Legends. That also it's not as
Fucking
bad.
that game.
It doesn't have as bad as learning curve as Dota, but it still has a learning curve because I'm new to it. And I'm like, eh. So I've always been playing with bots because for me personally, I don't want to bring people down, like my own team down, and that whole thing. But it makes me so happy that people are like
They're nice, right?
Yeah.
Well,
because,
here's the thing.
yeah, especially like a 14-year-old or like
Yeah.
a teenage, just because most of them are like 8-year-olds. They're always like, man, always like trash talking. It's like,
Yeah.
like, dude, your mom.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Yeah.
I was actually impressed because when I was watching the video I talked about Game Garage, the free-to-play video, where it was about the Dota tournament, it was interesting to me that when a lot of the players they were interviewing, they were like really nice to new people, and they were like, yeah, I was trying to help people who are new to the game, like give them tips, blah, blah, blah. And so it was really interesting to see like that it was actually true. Like people were nice to me in the game, as opposed to other games. So that was kind of an interesting thing, that it was actually people were nice, just like the movie said it would be. You know?
Well, there was definitely a lot of benefits to actually being nice during a game, because the first few times I was playing Rust, I sucked. I still suck. True. But one thing that got me really liking this game a lot more and more willing to learn to play more is I was on the server and I thought it was a PvP. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to stay away from people, at least until I can get my bearings straight, all this stuff. And I turn around and this person is just making a beeline towards me. And I'm just like,
This is hilarious.
He stops in front of me and I was like, okay, don't hurt me. He drops all these supplies. And then
runs away.
I was like, what?
That's great.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. Because, it kind of boosts you up a little bit, lets you know that it's okay to be a beginner. It's okay to learn. Yeah, because if you don't have that feeling that this could be fun, you're not going to try to play it.
Yeah.
Which, kind of sucks because games are fun and should be.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, things like, here's the thing about, I'm bringing up Counter-Strike again.
If you're playing if you're playing in like a ranked game and you're new, or if you're like
I feel like you should say something, but at the same time, because in a ranked game, you expect to get in a game with people who are the same rank as you, roughly. But with the matchmaking, a lot of times, it ranks you against someone who's the same rank as you. So you could be playing with 4 very high-level players and 1 really low-level player. And they don't know that you're a low-level player. They just think that you suck and somehow you're a high rank. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're just blaming you for sucking. So at the same time, like, if someone told me they were new, I wouldn't rail on them so hard if I knew that they weren't just sucking.
Yeah.
So
I think we were just so used to
it's that internet anger, man.
Yeah, because the internet, I think the internet's a great thing. Like it can be like a great thing, can do like amazing
run by
things.
12-year-olds.
But yeah, it's like the vocal minority is the negative people,
right?
And then but there's like I personally think that there's actually more people that are nice.
They just
are
don't
more
speak
polite.
up.
Yeah, they just don't speak up because they're like just when it's coarse, it's okay. Yeah. That might be their mindset or something.
But is it bad that like sometimes I kind of enjoy like the banter?
You like trolling? You like being a troll?
Well, I don't necessarily troll, but like if someone like talks crap to me, like I'm not afraid to just like throw it right back.
Yeah.
And I kind of enjoy like the
now
the
people
anger.
who are stupid enough to deserve the trolling, that's funny to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I've come across a lot of comments where this person says something absolutely ridiculous, and then other people just to get at them, they don't correct them, they troll them. They just lead it on, and it's hilarious to watch. But aside from that, for me personally, the biggest reason why I don't comment on anything really, despite wanting to, is the fact it's like, most of these are like younger kids who are trying to act tough, or trolls running this area, so I will just enjoy my content and avoid everything else. And I think that's what the silent majority online do. They're just like, just let me enjoy this in peace. But
and like your guy in Rust, he didn't like say anything, but he just kept
he just ran up, dropped the stuff.
Someone was nice to me in Rust too, and it was really weird. Because I was like sure that everyone's gonna just like kill me and take my stuff. And
do you think it was probably like Tom? Like remember Tom from like MySpace?
Tom from MySpace?
Yeah. It's like, hey, you're my friend.
Nice
it's like, hey, you're my friend now. Like, do you think that's like Tom?
Yeah.
He's the Tom of Rust.
That would be fantastic if like
he's the creator of Rust, and so every new person
gave him like unlimited power.
Yeah.
And he just goes around like asking people if they use MySpace, and they said yes, and he just gives them a bunch of stuff and leaves. An angel in the night.
Yeah, but like with games like Counter-Strike or Battlefield 4 or something like that, I never play those games, but I like watching some of the videos. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Battle Friends. Have you seen any of those? Those guys are funny. There's just this group of people who
I'm gonna make a note of that to watch it.
Yeah, they troll people. Okay, so one of my favorite videos they do is it's the birthday cake. And they do this just for the fun of it. They're like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You know, here's some tips on how to do really well. And one of the guys on there is like, that's not a tip, that's just flat out trolling. He's like, who says it's not a tip? He's like, don't worry, I want to do this. And so they'll cover a tank in C4, drive it out, you know, pretend to be repairing it or something like that until somebody takes the tank, then they'll blow it up while singing a happy birthday song. And they do that one, great. And then they've decided that, you know, they're going to try to remove teabagging because, you know, teabagging is so last century, and instead replace it with the sexy man pose. So whenever you kill somebody, instead of teabagging, you pull the sexy man pose.
Yeah, like Captain Morgan.
Yeah, but like, I guess in this game they had it set up to where as you're crouching down, you know, laying down, and you're switching weapons, you pull out this pose while you do so, and you just hold it there, like, sexy man pose! But they troll people.
It's like the Penis Brothers on Rust. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Penis Brothers is funny.
Yeah. But my favorite thing about these guys is they troll people, but not to the point of complete raging.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's like a one-time thing. It's not like they're like following them around, just like harassing them. It's just a funny.
Yeah,
thing.
they don't pinpoint certain people. They'll just take whoever's stupid enough to wander into it.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Now,
that type of troll is okay.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine.
And it's weird because it's one of those things where I think it's funny after.
Yeah.
But like if you're like during, like you'd be so mad. But then like if you went back and watched it, like, all right, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know, just like seeing people fall or trip, like, oh, I'm so sorry, you okay? And then you're like, that was so funny.
Yeah.
Unless it's someone you know that trips and falls, and you're like,
and you're
so
instantly
stupid.
just dying.
Yeah. That's so funny.
And then afterwards you find out if they're okay.
It's like, remember when you got in that car accident? Broke your neck? Hilarious. But at first I was terrified. I thought you were gonna die. But but you're good now.
Only your neck's broken, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're just paralyzed from waist down.
It's just.
But it was
the
funny.
Pulled in Adam West. Too soon?
Did he die?
No. It didn't. Adam West.
Gosh,
didn't he break his neck?
Me, man. What?
No,
I was gonna say he didn't die.
No, not Adam West. He was Batman. Who was Superman? Yeah. Who did Superman?
Oh, Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves. Man,
gosh, you frightened me.
I was gonna say, did something happen to Adam West?
Christopher Reeves is dead.
Yeah,
he's in the ground.
Crap, my joke didn't work out very well.
It's my
pulling Adam West. Dang it.
Darn it.
Didn't work. He's still alive. He's still alive and well. He's still going to Comic-Cons and signing pictures and stuff.
Still acting on Family Guy as a voice actor.
Yeah. And it's funny because Adam West plays Adam West.
Yeah, Mayor Adam West.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nice.
You know when you reach celebrity status when you can play a character
when
yourself.
You can play yourself.
Yeah.
When you play a stereotypical you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like who's that other guy who talks like this? There is something on the wing. Something. Spock, I need you to go down there and
I know you're talking about
find the
wait.
William Shatner.
Yep.
Oh
Bam,
my gosh.
that dude.
Shatner.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this post on Facebook that I think is just totally ingenious. It says we should all make it like a Shatner Day. So just one day out of the year, we just randomly shout to one of our friends, Shatner, and then you've got to over-dramatize everything you do for the next little while.
Wait, the last one, not last play, but 2 last plays ago. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Okay.
Well, that's what one of the things that my director did. If we're like not acting well, or if he was bored, he was like, "All right, Shatner," and then we'd all have to like overreact everything and
that
just
would be fun
do
to
that.
do.
It was funny, but. Yeah, I think we answered your question or something.
We did, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we talked it out.
All right, I wasn't sure because
we arrived at some sort of conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the conclusion we reached is some is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe is what we got.
And like maybe, but also like it's good
sometimes.
Like it's refreshing and also shocking. It's a shocking refresher to meet those nice people who will help you out.
Right.
And, you know, who actually be nice and want you to be like, yeah, it's a good game. You just gotta learn, you know, just take your time. But, you know, this is some tips, you know. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this podcast and watching. If you're watching this podcast, either or.
If
so
it's still recording. I don't know.
Yeah, it is recording.
It is recording.
Is it
now?
recording?
I flipped it the wrong way.
All right,
okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say we don't see anything, so
We're recording in the dark.
Yeah, the blackness.
We can't really tell. Anyway, so yes, thank you so much again. And again, this has been They Said, She Said, episode 3. And if you'd like that, please subscribe to us on iTunes or check out our videos that we'll be posting next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you like to follow me at Twitter,
I like the pause. Follow me.
Yeah, I was like,
Here.
follow me, and then again, I'm tired. At Brady_Nicolas, that's Brady BRADY_NICOLAS. And if you like it, if you actually have a topic you'd like us to discuss, please tweet me with the hashtag They Said She Said, and I will look at that, and we will be doing that. So yes, thank you again so much. And next to me is Millie Ludwig. Millie, do you have any plugins you like to plug in?
Plug in. I don't know. You just completely blew away all my thoughts with that. It's like, now I gotta figure out what he's saying. Okay. No, still don't have Twitter, but I've got my YouTube channel. It's gonna be up and running soon. I've just got my new headphones in. 'Cause
Woo! Headphones!
I'm excited. Woo! So now I can
She's got
actually.
matching ones?
Did we matching
Did we?
ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
kind you
got
have?
new headphones. It's like
Yeah.
creative. It's a creative.
Oh, I got like Rocat.
You got Rocat?
Yeah.
Whoa, fancy.
I know.
You're so fancy.
But now I can
I
actually
already
play
know.
for more than 10 minutes without my head starting to hurt. So I'm
That's
excited.
good.
I'm going to be getting back into that. So my YouTube channel is Millix, MILLEXX, if I have to spell it again. That's about it. I'm still getting things set up.
If you didn't catch that, just, rewind a few seconds, 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, or, just completely just ignore it completely because...
Don't ignore it.
Don't ignore it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it!
Subscribe to it immediately.
Right now. Or else we'll be coming for you.
Wow.
To hug
Just
you.
kidding.
I
To
got
hug
marshmallows.
you.
We're
Don't
going
make
to
it
hug
weird.
you and make you feel comfy. And all right, it's getting weird. Chris.
Foxden Vlog. If you want to check out that video that I talked about breakups, it's on that channel, Foxden Vlog on YouTube. So
All right.
yeah, that's about it.
Nice.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, and remember to have a conversational week.